Let's look at the first set, and this is quite a tough set. One of the among the very tough sets that I've seen over the years. There are 10 objects distributed among A, B, C, D, E. सिर्फ 5 लोग हैं. There are 5 people. Each item went to exactly one person. Each person got exactly 2 items. So 10 items, 2 items per person, 5 persons. And this pair of objects is called his or her bundle. Is called his or her bundle. ठीक है? The following table shows how each person values each object. The value of any bundle by a person is the sum of that person's values of the objects in that bundle. A person X envies another person Y if X values Y's bundle more than X's bundle. What? Okay, we will need an example for this. So thank God they are giving us an example. Hypothetically, suppose A's bundle consists of O1 and O2. वो बोल रहा है जो O1 and O2 हैं ये A के हैं. A has O1 and O2 and B's bundle is O3 and O4. B has O3 and O4. ठीक है? Suppose. Then A values his own bundle at 4 plus 9, 13. So A is giving values to his bundle as 4 and 9, 13. And B's bundle, what is A valuing B? According to A, his value of these two objects is 9 plus 3, 12. Hence, उसको लग रहा है कि उसका वैल्यू 13 है, किसी और के बंडल का वैल्यू 12 है, so A does not envy B. Beautiful, बहुत सुंदर. Now it's making sense. On the other hand, B values his own bundle at 7 plus 5, 12, but A's bundle at 5 plus 9, 14. So according to B, his bundle is less valuable than A's bundle. So therefore, hence, B envies A. B envies. Envy क्या होता है? Envy is like jealousy. ठीक है? B envies A. Done. So now we have understood what is given, what is happening. And obviously you'll need to find out according to the questions what best can be said about object O8. तो किसके पास कौन सा object है? Who among the following envies someone else? What is Amar's value for his own bundle? You can look from the options that it is not necessary that we will be able to find which object belongs to whom. ये guarantee नहीं है, we don't know. So we will see. So now let's get started. The following facts are known about the actual distribution of the objects among the 5 people. If someone's value for an object is 10, then he or she has received that object. Easy point. So B has received object 9 and E has received object 10. ये confirmed है. This is a guarantee and you don't have any other values of 10. Objects O1, O2 and O3 were given to 3 different people. So ये तीनों O1, O2 and O3 belong to different people. O1, O2 and O3 belong to different people. Objects O1 and O8 also belong to different people. इसको underline कर देते हैं and circle कर देते हैं. ठीक है? O1 and O8 belong to different people. Now we have important points here. 3 people value their own bundles at 16. No one values his or her own bundle at a number higher than 16. So 3 people are valuing it at 16. Nobody is higher than 16. 5 में से 3 लोग 16 value कर रहे हैं. How can you make 16? 16 is 10 plus 6. 16 can be 9 plus 7. 16 can be 8 plus 8. These are the possibilities. 10 plus 6, 9 plus 7, 8 plus 8. ठीक है. Fourth is done. Fifth, Disha values her own bundle at an odd number. All other people value it at an even number. So Disha is odd, very, very odd. I mean, the value of her bundle is odd. ठीक है. And बाकी के सारे लोग even हैं. That means out of A, B, C and E, 4 में से 3 लोगों का वैल्यू 16 होगा एंड इवन होगा. दिशा कैन नॉट बी 16 even if though she'd like to be 16 she cannot be 16. ठीक है, because it's an odd number. So A, B, C, E जो है, A, B, C, E का वैल्यू 4 में से 3 लोगों का वैल्यू है 16. ठीक है, so we have to check. If you check over here, for example, if you check B, which already has 10, तो B has to get an even number. आप even कैसे number लाओगे? You will get 10. B already has a 10, and so B को even number अगर आपको देना है, then it has to be 10 plus another even number. Which are the even numbers possible? 8, 8, 6, right? So 10 plus 8, 18 हो जाएगा, but nobody is more than 16. So therefore यहाँ पे B आना पड़ेगा. Did you understand this point? B values her bundle, his bundle, as an even number. B already has 10. So 10 plus another even number. The only two even numbers available are 8 and 6. 10 plus 8 is not possible. So 10 plus 6 होना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. Same thing over here. E is already at 10. I need another even number. 10 plus 8 is not possible. So it's going to be 10 plus 6. But which 10 plus 6? मतलब कि कौन सा वाला 6 लेना है? ये 6 तो अब ले ही नहीं सकते, because this object has already gone to B. This 6 is not possible. So E could get this 6. E could get this 6. Any one out of these two is possible. ठीक है. So E definitely has 16 and B definitely has 16. And now we have to choose between A and C. Also, I don't know currently that E has object 1 or object 5. वो पता नहीं है. But at least we now know that B and E have a 16. A and C में से one more person will have a 16. The last point is the most important point. Some people who value their own bundles less than 16 envy some other people who value their own bundle at 16. Some people who value their own bundles less than 16, तो जिसका value is less than 16 may value somebody whose value is 16, but no one else envies others. Less than 16 वाला 16 को envy कर सकता है, but no one else envies others. So 16 वाला किसी को envy नहीं करेगा. This is the point that they are saying. ठीक है. We have already seen what is the meaning of envy through the example also. So let's just try to solve by taking a case. Let's say that over here this particular value should we move with this? ओके, करते हैं। अभी ज़रा ए पे आ जाते हैं। नाउ वी डोंट नो वेदर ए इज़ 16 और सी इज़ 16। ए 16 हो सकता है क्या? हाउ कैन ए बी 16? 10 plus 6, it's not there. 8 plus 8, it's not possible. So for a to be 16, it has to be 9 plus 7. This 9 is already gone. इन दोनों में से एक 9 एंड इन दोनों में से एक 7. 9 plus 7. ठीक है. Now let's say that out of obviously A and C, one of them is 16. मान लो A 16 है. A 16 कैसे आएगा? मान लो A is 16. We have to use the last point because nothing else is left. A should not envy anyone else. Only someone whose value is less than 16 can envy the people who are at 16. But अगर A 16 है, A cannot envy someone else because it says no one else envies others. So मान लो A is 16. ठीक है. What is its value for B? ये देखो. Its value for B is 8 plus 9, 17. If it is 16, very important, this is the critical point. If A is at 16 and it is valuing B at 17, which is higher than itself, it will now envy A. समझ में आ रहा है? It is now valuing someone else more than himself. So he will now envy B, but that is not allowed. Because only
Alert
someone...
from calendar my clan. Arkriti virtual mock interview 2.
Because only someone less than 16 can envy someone who is 16. 16 wala cannot envy 16. Therefore, A is not 16, C is 16. C is 16 and A becomes less than 16. अब C 16 कैसे आ सकता है? 10 plus 6 10 नहीं है. 9 plus 7 7 नहीं है. So 8 plus 8. C will go as 8 plus 8. इन तीन में से one 8 because all these three are owned by different people, and ये एक और 8 आ गया आपका. So this is with C. For sure this value is with C and A का value is going to be less than 16 but an even number. ठीक है. So 8 plus 8 जाएगा. Wow, this is a tough one. ये C यहाँ पे आ गया. दूसरा वाला कौन सा 8 है? We have no idea. The only way to proceed forward now is over here. मान लो E का second object, there are two possibilities 1 and 5. E का second object is over here. ठीक है. So ये आपने दो values दे दी E को. So E's value is 16. What is E? E का value is now 16. Now A को क्या दे सकते हैं? Of course 9 plus 7 देना है, right? So this is definitely A because this 7 is already gone to C. 9 plus 7 देना है. Are you following what's going on? 9 plus 7 क्यों देना है? ना 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 ना. Hold it. A has to get less than 16 even number. Less than 16 even number आप कैसे दोगे? Let me mark with dots what are the objects that are left. ये 5 objects बचे हैं आपके पास. These are the 5 objects that are left. अच्छा, I have one more information now because E is gone over here. Objects 1, 2, 3 में से object 1 is already gone and C is supposed to get 8 plus 8 16. एक यहाँ पे 8 आ चुका है. तो let's try giving C another 8. मान लो आपने ये वाला दे दिया. At 16 C should not envy anyone else. So वो चेक कर लेते हैं ज़रा. Is C envying anyone else? C envying B. C is at 16. C is envying B. 5 plus 9 14. No, it is not. एंड ऑल्सो नो वन शुड एनवी सी. तो बी को चेक कर लेते हैं बिकॉज दोज आर द वैल्यूज दैट वी हैव. बी का वैल्यू सी के लिए क्या है? सी बी इज एट 16. नाउ फॉर बी व्हाट इज सी? 8 plus 9, 17. Oh no. B is at 16, but B is valuing C at 17. So now B envies C, but कोई भी 16 वाला किसी और को envy नहीं कर सकता है. So therefore, this value is not C. This value is C. Did you understand what just happened? ये E का कोई currently काम नहीं था. Let me explain this again. C already has an 8. ठीक है, इसको हटाओ, ये डॉट्स को भी हटाओ, इसको भी हटाओ. C has an 8, C needs another 8. Object 8 object 1 के साथ जा नहीं सकता. That means out of these two objects, one is with C. So I said, okay, fine, let me take this object with C. Now C should not envy anybody else, and nobody of 16 should envy C. Less than 16 वाला C को envy कर सकता है. Over here, right over here. Someone who is less than 16 can envy someone who is at 16, but 16 cannot envy 16. So B का value 16 है. What is B's value for C? 9 plus 8, 17. Now B is envying C. That's not allowed. So therefore ये C नहीं है, ये वाला C है. This is C. ठीक है. And now what we can do is that we can say that E इन दोनों में से कोई एक है. So let's say this value is E. ठीक है. And missing values पे dot लगा देते हैं for clarity. ये हो गए. These are the 4 dots that have been picked up. हमारे पास 16 सारे के सारे आ चुके हैं. दिशा को एक ऑड नंबर देना है एंड अमर को एक इवन नंबर देना है. सो आउट ऑफ दीज 4 डॉट्स, सो व्हाट इज द इवन नंबर दैट आई कैन गिव टू अमर? 9373 में से. नाइन थ्री सेवन थ्री में से आई थिंक हमें नीचे आ जाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पर आ जाओ. सो दिशा हैज़ टू गेट एन ऑड नंबर एंड दीज आर द 4 ऑब्जेक्ट्स दैट आर रिमेनिंग. दिशा विल गेट एन ऑड नंबर. ऑड नंबर कैसे आएगा? इवन प्लस ऑड. But all these 3 numbers are odd. All these 3 numbers are odd. That means Disha definitely got this object. Disha definitely got this particular object. And now Disha got one object out of these 3. इनमें से अब हमें चेक करना है. And Amar got 2 objects out of these 3. So Amar either got 3 plus 7 or Amar got 3 plus 3. Now what happens is that Amar will be either 3 plus 7 10 or 3 plus 3 6. These are the 2 possibilities for Amar. ठीक है. If Amar is 3 plus 7 10, then ये दिशा हो जाएगी. If Amar will be 10, then Disha will be 9 plus 3 12, and Amar will envy Disha, but that is not allowed. Only less than 16 can envy 16. Less than 16 cannot envy less than 16. ठीक है. If Disha, if Amar is, so basically 3 plus 7 आपका A cannot be 10. I told you this is a complicated set. अगर A 10 है then A is envying D, that is not allowed. And अगर A 6 है then A is, ये बाकी दोनों values D के लिए चली जाएंगी because A is value for D. If A is 6 then also A is envying D. That is also not allowed, which means that your current assumption that E is 6 is wrong. Because मैंने E fit कर दिया, then D and A को जब हम fit कर रहे हैं, it's not working out. So therefore E इधर नहीं है, E is over here. This is E. एक एक करके step by step try to understand every single person that I have fit in, otherwise you will be lost. So now I have fit in E also, and what values are left? 2, 3, 4. These are the values that are left. These are the values that are left. ठीक है? And again, A is an even number. तो A even number कैसे आएगा? या तो even plus even, but 4 plus another even does not exist. That means ये value तो D के पास है. A is an even number. I need even plus even or odd plus odd. But even plus even, 4 plus another even number is not there. So therefore ये तो गया. D is gone. ठीक है? Now we come to the remaining objects. So यहाँ पे I have 2 objects for A out of O2, O4 and O6. 2 objects for A and 1 for D. अब ये तो D को मिल ही नहीं सकता, because O1, O2, O3 belong to 3 different people, right? So this has to be A. This one has to be A. So this is also has been fit in. Last बच गए अब ये दोनों objects. These two are left which we have to allocate. Say this is A. 9 plus 3, 12. Let's say this is A. A can envy any of the 16s, but A should not envy D. अगर ये A हो जाएगा तो ये D हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So and what is the value for D now? तो A अगर 12 हो गया, then what is the value for D now? 4 plus 3, 7. So A is not envying D. ठीक है? Is D envying A? What is D now? 8 plus 3, 11. And D के according अब A क्या है? 8 plus 5, 13. 11 is less than 13. So now D is envying A because उसका bundle का value is less than what it values for A. So therefore ये A नहीं है. This is not A, this is A, and finally this is D, and that is the end. Of course you can verify, and you should, after so much drama, that A अब आपका 12 आ गया, D is 8 plus 5, 13. And we can now check that A is 12, it is valuing D at 7, so A does not envy D. And D is at 13, D is valuing A at 8 plus 3, 11, so D does not envy A. So A does not envy D, D does not envy A. ये सबसे important बात थी. And of course they can envy the 16s, and अब सब कुछ fit हो चुका because we've tried everything. We've tried all of the values, and now we can answer the questions. What best can be said about O8? O8 was given to C. Who envies someone else? Who envies someone else? Obviously A, because B, C, E जो हैं, somebody who is less than 16, which is 12, can envy a 16, but the 16 will not envy anybody else. What is A's value for his own bundle? That is 12. O4 was given to D. O4 was given to D. O5 was given to E. What best can be said about distribution of O1? O1 was given to D. And that is the end of the set.